I hit the jeweler, got some goals. I sold a little weed, but I could never sell my soul. And when I'm in LA, you find me out in Lil Tote. Come a vocal with my ramen, I'ma need another bowl. Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new Epic Gamer video. Now, I was gonna do a Dumbsville discussions this week, but I really want to do something a little bit different, as well as be easy enough for me to just make in one day or something, so I can spend the rest of my time playing Cyberpunk. This is past me speaking, so if the game sucks, this might not age too well, but you guys understand, it's Cyberpunk, you know.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught.
So I decided to do something a little bit interesting, and that's responding to Alpha and Omega hate comments. Now, believe it or not, Alpha and Omega does indeed have a fan base, and a surprisingly passionate one too. I don't know how anyone could be passionate over literal cinematic fecal matter, but I mean, you do you, I guess. If you like Alpha and Omega, I don't really care, it's your opinion. But man, some people just get so passionate over this. It's honestly kind of funny. So let's read some of these real comments people left on my video and see if they hold any weight. I mean, I am very much open to new ideas and opinions. Also, I should probably mention that a good majority of these comments come directly from the auto-detected spam folder. So these comments are just so good that not even YouTube wants them. So let's take a gander at some of these comments. Our first comment reads, "This is my favorite animated movie, so kiss my ass, you piece of filth." Yeah, already some of these fans get really vitriolic. I think it's interesting, you know. I do have very strong opinions on Alpha and Omega, but in the end, like, I understand it's a movie about cartoon wolves. Like, if someone happens to disagree with me and love the movie, I don't fucking care. So what significance is it that it's your favorite animated movie? And also, what kind of argument is it's my favorite movie? I mean, that's like really subjective, isn't it? Are you a world-renowned critic or something? And how does not liking a movie about talking wolves make me a piece of filth? I mean, I know I am one, but how does not liking Alpha and Omega specifically make me one? The answer to all these questions, the world may never know. You're the dumb one, Dumbsville. Alpha and Omega is better than any crappy or cringe movie or TV series that you watch. Nah, man, I really doubt that heavy. I think even Alpha and Omega fans will understand that there are a large amount of movies that are objectively better than Alpha and Omega. I mean, hell, I recently watched Scarface for the first time recently. Are you really gonna sit here and tell me that Scarface is cringy, let alone not as good as the mighty Alpha and Omega? I don't know, man. I don't see Alpha and Omega putting Al Pacino in their movie. This same guy also replied to someone named Hello There 5, love the username NPFP, who said this should have been called DeviantArt the movie. But then this guy comes in and says, "Go F yourself for being rude about a moivy that's better than any junk you watch." I mean, it's just a movie, or moivy. Who cares if you're rude to it? The movie isn't real. Am I gonna hurt the fake movie's feelings? And once again, what classifies as junk to you? You're really gonna tell me that Breaking Bad is cringe and junk?
Just so where's the cocaine there? In my nose, Mr. Witter.
Our next comment reads, "It's a good movie about wolves. Shut up about it. Fuck you." Am I in 2012? What's with the all caps? And I mean, I don't know, man. There are better movies out there about wolves. I've never seen The Grey, but I hear that one's pretty good. But nah, I ain't gonna shut up about it. I'm too deep here. I can't pull out now. Our next comment reads, frick you. Yeah, that's it, just frick you. Remember, like, back in the day when you were a kid, when you were too scared to swear, but you wanted to anyway, so you found, like, alternatives to swearing? When I was a kid, I would use the F**k thing. That's how I feel about this comment, man. And it's funny, because frick is used to make fun of kids like that, usually. Remember the whole Sammy Classic Sonic fan thing? Yeah, shit like that. Like, dude, if you're gonna swear, just swear. Nobody fucking cares, dude. Our next comment reads, title, Alpha and Omega, the worst movie I've ever seen. Review, God, I fucking hate furries. Furries make my spirit burn. Fuck furries. I fucking hate them so much. Furries make me seethe. God, I fucking hate them so much. They are everything wrong with everything ever. Not even just this movie. I'm doing a movie review? Oh yeah! Alright, so I'll admit, I watched my Alpha and Omega video recently. Or maybe it's rewatched, I don't know, I'm half awake. And I made like way more furry jokes than I thought I did. Like, I thought I made like 2 or 3, but no, it was like 4 or 5. And you know, as the person who made the video, I can say that I didn't mean for there to be as many furry jokes as there ended up being. And I certainly didn't mean for it to come across as anti-furry. I mean, it's not like pro-furry or anything. And I'm not a furry, and if you mention Reggie, I hope you die. But like, the jokes were just meant to be jokes. And it's also funny because one of the first people I showed the Alpha and Omega video to was one of my friends, and this friend in particular was a furry. I don't know, man, I'm gonna be honest, I think that some of these furries are just too oversensitive and can't really poke fun at themselves. You ain't fooling anyone, dumbass. You just hate it because it's considered a furry movie. Once again, no, not really. I know I made a lot of furry jokes that lasted like 5 seconds, but I think it's kind of dumb to judge an entire property based on whether it's a furry movie or not. Like, dude, I'm literally a Sonic fan. I used to make fucking Sonic content. I made videos defending, like, Sally Acorn, dude. People think I hate furry movies because they're furry movies, but there's, like, very clear evidence against that. I don't get it, dude. Now, yes, I know, they're probably, like, new people, but that kinda shows how premature these comments are. I don't know, maybe my standards are too high for YouTube comments. I don't fucking know. Yo, I haven't watched the video or anything, I just came here to comment. Alpha and Omega was my fave movie as a kid. This movie's fire no matter what you say, and screw your opinion. Have a nice day. So not only has this person not watched my video, but it's also like heavily implied that they haven't actually watched Alpha and Omega since they were a kid. I mean, first of all, believe it or not, things you like as a kid might actually be kind of shitty. I used to love Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Like, that movie was fire as a kid. But then I grew up and I watched the Nostalgia Critic review and I became a very high intellectual. Nah, but all jokes aside though, once again, things you like as a kid might not be as good as you remember them. I know it sucks to hear, but that's just the reality of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It shows how much you've grown in taste for the arts, you know? But once again, a big problem I have is that this guy didn't even watch the video or hear any of my arguments out. It's just, oh, I loved this movie as a kid, and you're wrong based on that principle. You know, it's one thing to watch my video and disagree, but it's another thing entirely to not watch my video and make a judgment based on that. And furthermore, make that judgment based on a movie you probably haven't even watched since you were a toddler. All I'm saying is, this dude gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. This dude gotta get out of here. Shut the fuck up. This movie was lit! I didn't know Travis Scott was commenting on my video. It's lit! You have a great name, sir, cause you really are dumb. Never heard that one before. You know, just because furries are furries doesn't mean they look at animals, assholes, you bitch. I like how this guy goes, just because furries are furries, which means he clearly knows that furries are, and I say this nicely, a little bit weird, a little bit quirky though. They just, they built different. I mean, once again, you do you. It's none of my concern. I got some homies that are furries. They probably make up at least a third of my audience, so I can't talk too much shit about them. But this guy is clearly compensating for something. And I mean, they are animals. Furry porn is technically animal porn. It's humanized animal porn, which makes it a little bit more ethical. But they're still animals, dude. Let's not kid ourselves here. For fuck's sake, everyone made a video about it, but whatever. It is okay. Do what you want. Don't take reasonably. I don't know what reasonably means, but thanks. I love how this guy is so angry at the beginning and then just gives up. This guy is going through a Blade Runner 2049 moment.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Reject you is my real test, so love you is my call.
Well, this is kinda rude. Alpha and Omega are one of the best. how am I being rude? The movie isn't real! I really don't get this argument. Oh, you're being rude to the fake movie. Well, boo-hoo, I guess. The movie is not gonna have any hurt feelings. And one of the best what? One of the best movies? One of the best franchises? Either way, that's really debatable. Especially when the sequels are so awful. Listen here, I am a huge fan of Alpha and Omega. I have the treatment of the film, and I am friends with Steve Moore, the writer of the movie. Do not talk crap about my favorite movie. Unsubscribe. Well, first of all, I'm not exactly going to miss you, I guess. Secondly, this resonates huge copy pasta energy. Like, this is some Navy SEAL type shit. Thirdly, I highly doubt you're friends with Steve Moore. One random-ass Facebook or Twitter convo doesn't equate to a friendship, dude. I could be wrong, but that's the way I'm seeing it, and that's the way how it usually goes. And fourthly, okay, and what does having the film's treatment do? I mean, cool, you have it. So what? So what? You're supposedly friends with Steve Moore. The fuck's he gonna do? Nobody knows who he even is until you, like, brought him up in your comment. I mean, if you like Alpha and Omega and have enough dedication to get the treatment, I mean, congratulations. You got a piece of film history there. But when you write shit like this comment you just wrote, do you really deserve it? This comment is the equivalent to that one Moist Critical powdered donut rant, only with talking wolves this time.
What the fuck did you say, you goddamn slut? You prefer
any other movie
to the holy
Alpha and Omega.
I will stone cold stun your vagina ass right here in the pastry aisle. I am Alan the Annihilator, bitch!
Our next comment reads, are you autistic? Yes. Our next comment reads, Dumbsville is a bitch. Now, normally I censor the names of people who write these comments, but y'all gotta see this. So this guy's name is 1,000 subs with no vid, right? So I checked to see how many subs he had. He has 13. Yeah, how's that going for you, dude? You are an idiot. How can you not like this movie? This was actually written on the Alpha and Omega 3 video. My question is, how can you like Alpha and Omega 3 at all? All the wolves are recolors, and there's a scene where the skybox changes mid-scene. The film is actually a money laundering scheme. You know what? I think you're right. I think I am the idiot. Because clearly, your brain is so advanced that you actually enjoy Alpha and Omega 3. This guy said, suck you. Suck me? Okay, do it! This guy said, you are a fucking ass. The Alpha and Omega series is awesome. You know what? I can kinda see the appeal for the first movie. I still think it's awful, but I think the Romeo and Juliet type story does have kind of an appeal to it. Among some of the, you know, other elements. But the series... The series, the films that get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Look, okay, I love Sonic the Hedgehog, right? But I can't say the series is awesome because there is a lot of dog shit. So coming from that perspective, I really can't understand how Alpha and Omega fans can enjoy the rest of the movies. I mean, maybe I can see, you know, the fans liking 2 and 4 because 2's kind of a rehash and 4 honestly wasn't that bad. And also, if we're being honest here, if you are an Alpha and Omega fan, your standards for quality might be, like, lower than the Earth's core. But how the fuck do you enjoy 3 and 5? They're actual garbage. Not even Armon White would like these. Also, like 1 or 2 earlier comments, this same guy replied to somebody else. A commenter named Jiro Somer said, Lego Jesus suffers for our sins by watching a furries animated fanfiction. 2020 colorized. And you know, it's a funny comment. I had a few laughs. But then the dude I mentioned earlier replies, shut up, furry hater. And that's about it. So those are all the juicy comments I could find. And I mean, what can I say? The Alpha and Omega fan base, just a bunch of intellectuals. So what did we learn today, kids? We learned that no matter how shitty a property is, there will always be a fan base involved. Thank you all for watching. This was a really fun video to make. Low-key, this brought me back to my old drama days, man. But I'm gonna head now. I'm gonna play Cyberpunk, and I will see you guys on the next Dumbsville video.
Fuck you in the lane you came with. Me and you ain't on the same shit. You ain't in my lane, bitch. Nah, all that shit in fifth. Rollie on my wrist. Ay, baby, you a star. I'm my only wish. I'm counting blue hundreds. I'm too money. Ay, and my little bitch, she too lovely. Yeah, hanging up and calling me right back. Ay, baby, why you calling me like that? Yeah, getting high with the seat, lay back. Baby, gon' relax, yeah. Hey, they don't know the half, yeah. happen, I got your back. Baby, that's the facts, yeah. That's the facts, yeah.